Explain to me explain to everyone how this works. So it's coconuts. Huh? So explain how this whole thing works. What is on offer here? So they have the yellow, the green, they have with jelly, without jelly. You shave it so you can use it at home or not.
Well, there's not many things, but first of all, you have to understand this is coconut.
Uh-huh.
The main purpose of coconut is as a rehydrating agent, right?
Uh-huh.
You will get your electrolytes, you'll get your potassium. It comes like a natural Gatorade.
Natural Gatorade, uh-huh.
Right? But better than Gatorade, right? Now it have different types. It have what we just call the Chinese, is really the Malaysian coconut.
I'll cover you. That's my Christmas present. Hey, that's my Christmas present. I'm covering you. Of course, you won't cover someone else. And tell them to cover someone else. It'll be an exponential chain.
Come on, let me open. Nice one.
Okay, so it's actually a Malaysian.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Malaysian
Which one is the
coconut.
Malaysian one?
All of these is Malaysian.
Really? Wait, you mean so these are not from the Caribbean? They actually brought them from Malaysia?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Local coconut, what we have, they brought that from Jamaica.
Oh, so coconuts are not indigenous to Trinidad?
Not really, because it was brought to Jamaica first, and then they brought it from Jamaica here.
Okay.
That is the type of we just call the local nut.
Interesting.
That is what it is called the Atlantic tall.
Atlantic tall, okay.
Right? Or the Atlantic
Wait, I know I was getting a lecture on coconuts on Christmas Day. This is great. This is great. But no, he real knows that he does a Wikipedia. You should write the Wikipedia. Listen, go home and write the Wikipedia article on this, and then put your name and tell him to come and buy. Put a picture of you selling coconuts.
I don't know how to do that. But after that, what we just call Chinese nut is because it was brought from Malaysia. And Trinidadians, anybody with Chinese eye, they just call them Chinese. So Japanese, Chinese, Chinese, Chinese.
Yeah, that might be a bit problematic. That might be problematic, but okay.
Everybody they just call Chinese. Yeah.
Have a good day.
So they brought it over.
Yes.
And they brought it over really to boost the water industry because they usually use the local nut for the coconut oil, copra. Right? They end up grafting it with the Atlantic tall.
Okay.
They got these hybrid type of coconut.
Oh, so that's a hybrid there.
This is a hybrid.
And which one is the Malaysian one?
Right? This is a Malaysian. This is the green Malaysian.
Oh, okay.
This is the yellow Malaysian.
Oh, wow. It's so different.
Right.
So wait, you mean this orange one is, I thought it was just ripe, but no, it's a different kind of nut.
Guys, it's a
Oh, it's a whole different species.
Yeah.
Is
it's
it, wait,
a different color.
Same species?
Same thing.
But this is a different species?
Same thing.
Okay.
Right? Just this one yellow, this is the green, this is the orange.
But what makes them different colors? Ripeness or?
I think it's just the tree.
Oh, okay. So the same, should taste the same?
Yeah. Now how you just tell by the tree, the branch on the tree does look kind of orange.
Oh,
the branch on the tree go look kind of green. The branch on the tree go look kind of yellow.
And so where you get these, like in Miaro or?
No, my coconuts come from Toko.
Toko. Oh, so you came from Toko today?
Yes.
You came all the way from Toko today?
Every day.
What time you left? Every day? What time you left Toko today?
About 4 o'clock this morning.
But you don't want to take a holiday today?
No.
How come?
Can't stop the nothing.
All right. Well, hey, good for you, yes?
Nothing goes non-stop.
So when you take a holiday?
I take holiday when I sleep.
So wait, how many days in a row you working selling these nuts
7
now?
days a week.
For like a month?
Every day.
2 months?
16 years.
But you must take a day off sometime, no?
No.
Wait, you mean to say every day last year you got up and drove from Toko to town?
I
Or?
got in an accident in 2019 and I was cutting coconut on my crutches.
Wow. So you don't get tired or just a habit or you just love it?
I love it. I just feel a connection. You're meeting people, you're laughing, you're talking, you're educating people, you meet people from different countries. It's a nice vibe.
That's
and
great.
You want to bring the vibe because once you bring the vibe, people will come to you as well.
Once you bring the vibe, people come to you.
Because you now will go and say, hey, it's this guy here. You know, real cool.
Yes, of
Coconut
course.
Real nice.
And he can give you a Wikipedia article too. And he's a fun fella. And he's a real hard-working fella. Hey, I cannot believe that every day for like a year. Oh, you're cutting coconuts on crutches, you know.
Yeah, my customers can attest to that.
So you live in Toko?
Yes.
Interesting. Which part, if you don't mind? You don't mind this? If it's, you want to ask something, just to answer.
No problem. I live in Matura.
Oh, Matura, where they are the turtles.
Yes.
Wow,
Turtles
okay.
just come in.
Yeah, these big leatherback turtles, big like this, that just come up on the beach.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them since I was a child.
The season for that will be from March.
From March,
so
okay.
from March to August. Some of them might come up in September. But March to August, you could come up.
Okay.
And you'll see them.
Anything else you want to share with the world? YouTube? Immortalize this video, you know.
Valley Freshmans.
Okay, you have an Instagram or something?
Yes, I have an Instagram.
So
page.
look up Valley Freshmans on Instagram. Hey, that's your WhatsApp there.
There's my hashtag.
Hey, what you are real? You are serious, you know. This is great. A lot of people don't have this organization. That's your WhatsApp?
And there's my WhatsApp.
So if people want to call you for a special event, they want to show up in their yard and do coconuts.
Just call.
And how much to get you to show up for an event? How much is it?
Well, it varies because if you order large amounts, you'll get a discounted price.
Let's say for this amount. How many coconuts is this?
Right now, we have about 300 coconuts here.
Okay, let's say 200 coconuts.
200 coconuts, if you want it whole, it will be a different price.
Okay.
If you just want it drop off, it's a different price. If you want it bottled and presented meaning served, that's a different
Served
price.
is like what you're doing here, right?
Yes. If you want like the long time way where you pull up, you cut it for persons and stuff.
We mean cut it for
Like
persons.
you open it for them now. Because I have some customers that just want to open it themselves, so they just want you to drop it off.
Let's say someone had like a wedding or like a birthday party and they want you to come and like
you
do
want-
100. Let's say 100 where you would come and serve till it was done.
Right. Well, we have done weddings already.
Okay.
Right, where we dress the coconut in the colors and the decorations.
You dress up the coconut?
Dress the coconut.
You have a photo shoot like America's Next Top Model or what?
Well, what we do, we work with the person who getting married.
Oh, okay.
And whatever the color code is, we dress the coconut
Oh,
similar,
interesting. Okay.
and we serve it. We could either serve it cold, normal, or with alcohol.
Okay. Wait, so you'll open the coconut and put alcohol in it. People love that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So let's say it's a party and it don't have to be fancy, but let's say 50 to 100 coconuts for a party served.
Not a problem.
How much will that be?
50 coconut. Now we say just to serve.
Yeah.
That would be $12 a coconut.
Uh-huh.
So coconut $600.
But is that worth it for you to come up just for an event for like 2-3 hours?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Because besides I selling my coconut, I am also getting exposure.
Oh,
And the
okay.
Exposure is the long term.
I see what you mean. So even financially, you might break even on that or make a little bit of money, but it's really exposure.
Exposure. Is
Will you
the
break
value.
even on that or like 50 coconuts?
I wouldn't break really even.
You'll make money or
We'll
you lose
make a
money?
profit.
You make a profit. Okay, that's
The
good.
real profit is in the exposure because
good.
when people see somebody show up and they're being professional, they know what they're about.
Yes.
They have knowledge about what they're about. They could speak. They could educate.
Yes,
others.
you're incredible at this. I'm a professor and a lecturer. Honestly, you just give me a real good lecture on coconuts right now. Like, you see where they come from, different areas, how it works, the options, like you laid out all that just on the top of your head. For lectures, we normally have to prep. We have 3 hours prep for every 1 hour
I
lecture.
could do that on the spot.
Well, I guess you've been prepping for 16 years, right?
Well, yeah, but on the spot.
That's great.
So yeah, the exposure is the long term.
Yes.
You know, that is where the value is because as more people know about you
About that.
and they know about your professionalism, they will want to deal with you.
Okay, that's great. Well, let me go back to my family, but thank you so much. Yeah. So what I came here for? Oh, yeah. So let me get. Can I get one more with jelly?
Jelly.
Yes. We'll see if someone knows how to chop it open at home. Well, let me see the technique. So this is with jelly, and you could just look at it and tell that's jelly.
Yeah, you could just know.
But how you can tell? I'm just curious. Like, what do you think you're looking at? If you had to guess,
I
what's your
guess
hypothesis?
Experience.
But you are subconsciously processing something. So what do you think it is? You think it's the weight or the look or the?
After a while, it come like a sixth sense. Yeah,
Like the movie.
yeah. You could just watch it. You could just watch it and have an idea that there's a jelly. See, like I just opened it.
Yeah.
I know this for sure is a jelly.
And you think there's anything that like a novice like me could look at and see? Like, is it
No, it go be something you go have to master over time.
So like in a year, people might no. If you have an apprentice, in a year they won't even be able to recognize a jelly necessarily. Or like not a week. A week wouldn't be enough.
Nah, a week you might not even be able to hold the coconut properly.
You'll chop your hand with the cutlass.
Could chop your hand. I chop my hand already.
Okay.
You know, that is a must.
Oh, okay.
Any
okay.
coconut man who said they never get cut.
It's not. It's a line. They're not a coconut.
No, you must get cut.
That's a good life lesson there, you know.
Yeah.
If you haven't made some mistakes and hurt yourself doing your craft, then
That is
you
life.
know.
And this is what you had to learn from
Uh-huh.
because everything you just had to tie back in with life.
Yes, that's a good approach.
Because if you do put yourself there, make yourself uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Go through the nicks, the knacks, and the pain and the struggles.
Yes.
That is the only way you're going to know if you're really ready.
That's true.
And when you go through them challenges and you overcome them challenges, then you could say, well, yes, I have overcome this and I am ready for whatever, because it makes you strong.
You know, I'll share this with my PhD students. That's good advice for doing a PhD. My students, so I'll share this with them. That's a good advice for PhD.
Yeah.
You have to go through the PhD, make mistakes, and so on. Go through to know if you're really ready. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard.
It's not easy. Sometimes you had to dig deep, real deep, because sometimes you might have to look up at the roof 100 times a day. To keep motivating yourself, and it's not easy to motivate yourself because it have some people, they're not self-motivated.
Yes.
They will need others to support, and people need to understand that not everybody's support base is there.
Yeah.
So your support base is supposed to be within first.
Yes.
So when you
Within you.
when you have your support base within first, and you could dig deep and dig into yourself and say, I need to do this. I have to do this, because the easiest thing to do is fail.
Yeah, it's easier, right?
Easy.
It isn't. Yeah. In the short term, it feels good. In the long term, it feels bad.
Once you dig deep and you push for success, nobody says success is easy, but it's nice.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that. Success is not easy, but it's nice.
It's nice. Yeah. You gain the respect, you gain the recognition. Some people might go in it for the wealth or the money, but for me, I think I went in it at first for the money, and then I changed to the journey.
Interesting. The journey. Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Well, hey, wait, you want to get a picture together?
Yeah, of course.
You want to share your name on video?
Well, my name is Kevin Nicholas.
Kevin Nicholas from Valley, Freshmans, MANZ. Coolest Nut in Town, 727-8643.
I are the coldest coconut.
Or message him if you want to. 50 coconuts show up on your doorstep, $12 a coconut, you get them served, you can put drinks in them, whatever you want. You could dress them up like in a wedding, you have a birthday party.
Everything negotiable.
Okay.
Everything negotiable.
Anything negotiable.
Yeah.
He's a business person.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, man.